I'm Samantha. I'm 15 right now. I'm going into year 11, and I went to an English boarding school when I was in year 7. It was called Windlesham Prep School. I was there until year 8, and then in year 9 I moved to Haileybury College. Yeah. Haileybury is a very much all-rounded school. Our sport is really, really strong, and so is our academic and arts. I think it's because I could see so many opportunities I could achieve. I sort of thought it was a really good school. I think I want to do A-Level simply because I think A-Level, they do have a lot of support, and I personally, I really want to focus on a few subjects, and I would rather focus on those subjects than do a lot more like coursework and subjects. Yeah. So we have small tutor groups with like 5 to 8 people, and they usually help you analyze your reports, and you know, if you have like coursework you want to be checked, like you ask them most of the time. And then we have like a head of sixth form that helps with like UCAS and like uni applications, and we have a sixth form center, which is mainly for just only sixth form to be revising, doing like tutor work, UCAS, uni, everything, and it's just very, very focused. Yeah. So prep times for 5:45 to 6:30, that's first prep, and then we have dinner until 7:30. We have an hour until 8:30, and yeah, I think we do get quite a lot of work done in that time because you're very, very focused. But for sixth form, you have more free periods you can do work in. Yeah, so we have study spaces. So if you have more like projects to do, we go into like this small common room which has like a couch, like a big table to work on projects with your friend, and then we have a smaller one which is, it's like more of a quiet room, especially because we have a dorm and we're in a hallway of a lot of people. It can often get quite like distractive, so we can go into that room if we needed to. But yeah, most of the time we work in our rooms. On the weekends, so I'm a weekly boarder, so I go home, but some weekends that I do stay in school, I stay in school for in weekends. We have chapel on Sundays, and then if I wanted to, I could go out to Hartford, which is the town outside Haileybury. We could go there and go to the grocery store, get what we need, and then sort of walk around, have lunch, and then go back to school and just relax. Yeah, so from year 9 to 11, some sports are compulsory. So hockey for me is compulsory in the first term because like they really want you to be more disciplined about like being fit. But when you get to sixth form, you have more freedom to do like aerobics, yoga, or tennis even in the winter if you want, because you have more freedom, but it also comes with responsibility. If you're not sporty, it's okay. As long as you try to indulge yourself in the sports, you will make friends who also don't really know how to play sports, don't really want to play sports, and you have that group of friends that are going through the same thing as you, sort of. So it's easy to get there. Like even like homesickness, friendship, like girls can be a lot, especially at the ages of like 14 to 15. It happens to everyone. I'm friends with one of the year belows now, and she was going through the exact same thing I went through this year, so I told her like everyone goes through it. You have to go through it in order to sort of grow up and mature from it, I guess. Yeah. Yes. So even like after boarding for like a whole year, I still got really homesick. And as well, when I moved to senior school, I was always constantly wanting to be at home, not wanting to be in school. But I think it's easier to deal with that if you're always thinking about what's going on in front of you right now instead of what's going to happen. if anything, I would go to my tutor or my HM. So my tutor was more of a academic support, and my HM was more of a mental support, because no matter what happens, she can tell sort of when you're upset, when you're a bit more down, and she will always be very open to talk it through with you or even help you with it. Yeah, so in senior school, it's more of a year group hierarchy. So when I first joined, I remember I really looked up to the upper sixth, and I remember they were really, really scary. But as you get older, you sort of find them more friendly, and then you get to interact with them more, and they can even like give you advice on like revision, friendships, boys. So in Haileybury, we have this thing called peer supporters, and you can always go to them if you have any issues for like mental health or anything, and they're like trained by the teachers, the well-being teachers, and they're qualified to like sort of help you through things, with it being more of a non-biased view. That, and also we have a lot of house nights where we get to interact with the girls in house, and we have like family groups. So there's like a granny was just like the upper sixth, and then like the aunt is the lower sixth, and we have family groups, so we get to like interact with them and form more friendships. So Hong Kong, I went to an international school. It was very much like chilled international school, although I don't really remember a lot of it. There's nothing much I can say about international school, but I do know boarding school makes you very, very confident. Like, it made me a more confident person when it comes to like academic, sport, even if I'm not good at it. Like, I am confident about playing it and being able to go and want to play it. Whereas if I stayed in international school, I probably wouldn't want to do any sort of sport. Yeah.
如果你對英國升學有興趣，無論大學、中學定係小學，一個電話55003655，揾英國升學專家英式教育，實幫到你，而且諮詢費用係全免嘅。
有咩想多謝父母
啊？So much.
係啦，俾你用3秒鐘講下先。
Just sending me to boarding school, pushing myself more further to want to achieve higher academic goals and sports. Yeah.